All right, we're gonna do a video today with 3 dogs here. And I just want to I do this every now and then because people kind of forget. But just calming your dog down in the house. And you can use food to do this, and it makes everything much easier than grabbing collars and yelling and getting mad, frustrated. So if your dog is really crazy in the house, make sure they're hungry and sit down on your couch or your recliner and make your dog lay down and start rewarding it for doing so, and they will create a habit. So you'll end up with something like this. Don't be afraid to back them up. Nope, get back. So they're not all up on you. Good. Good. Down. Good. Down. And just start doing things like this in the evening. Grab a little bowl of food. Down. Grab a little bowl of food. Let them get comfortable just laying down next to you. Down. You can do this watching TV. Try doing it when there's some commotion in the house. Kids are running around, people moving around the living room. Have somebody knock on the door. Put a leash on them if it helps. And just put your foot on the leash. But you should be able to have, 8, 9 dogs sitting out here in front of you. Good. Not having them getting all up on you, not having them, wrestling around at your feet or getting into things. Down. Make them stay down, but reward them for doing it. Because if you're just telling them down at the beginning and not getting them anything for it, you're not going to create that drive for them to want to do it. So I've got this pouch of food here, and you notice none of them are up in my business, snooping around in it with their, This is no different than me having a plate of spaghetti down. A plate of spaghetti in front of me. No. Down. They have to stand it down. No. And that's the only time they're going to get rewarded. So just put on your favorite show and just do this throughout one show every night. If that's what you do in the night, is watch TV or whatever you do, looking at your phone. Just do this with your dog, and then pretty soon you'll notice that your dog just comes and lays down at your feet, and he's not getting in trouble, not being crazy and jumping all over everyone, because he knows if he does this, he'll get something out of it. And eventually you won't need to have the food because your dog it'll become a habit. That's all this kind of stuff is creating a habit. it's so nice when you can have a few dogs and they're not jumping up on you, they don't have their nose up in your face. They're being nice and calm. Down. They're giving you space. Good. So I do this little drill. I do this little drill a couple times a day with them. Like, right, they'll be playing, wrestling around in here, you know, being crazy, and then I'll just come sit down, and before long, they automatically all just come lay down in front of me. So that's kind of how I handle turning off the craziness when I'm in the house. Good dogs. All right. And then when I get up, everybody's kind of calm now. You notice they're not running around, jumping all over each other, being crazy. I have 3 dogs now, and I've already formed this habit of them sitting nicely even when I get up and I start moving around a little bit. Where they're all nice and calm. So even if I walk around, well, let me back you up. There we go. Even if I'm nice and walking around doing what I need to do, you see, now they're following me around, they're wanting food, but I'm ignoring them. I'm not going to give them anything. And I'll wait for them to misbehave or something. Whether it's getting over here in the dog food, or getting in the trash, or whatever it might be. I'll wait for them to misbehave, and then I'll call them over, and when they come over and behave well, then they get rewarded. If they're doing something I don't like, they do get corrected. You have to keep it black and white. And it can't be okay one time and not okay another time with them. It just can't. It doesn't work. Hey, get over here. So like people that don't want, I don't allow my dogs on the furniture because I don't like dog hair on my furniture. But so it's always has to be like that. You can't be like having a couple drinks, want to lovey-dovey on your dog, and then a couple nights in a row call him up and let him sleep on the couch and love on him, and then expect him not to jump back up there because he just got something that he really likes out of it. You know, if they don't know what that couch means, then they're going to stay off of it. But now I've got 3 dogs, I'm walking around, they're not going crazy and wrestling around and hey, dude, no. Good. But everybody's calm. So when you can have 3, 4 dogs out here, and I can do whatever I need out here, and everybody's doing this, just moseying around, laying down, sitting down, that's when you know you're on the right track. So, all right, that was a long ramble, but I feel like that's probably a lot of people's biggest issues is their dogs are just crazy in the house, and they want to relax, and they can't relax because their dog's going crazy and it's driving them crazy. And so just try to attack it that way. rather than getting upset and frustrated and just throwing your dog in the backyard or in the other room or in a dog crate. Actually work on the situation. All right, we'll see you on the next one. Toodles.